Houston
There you
Lum.
go. There you go. And our
Thank you for
co-host,
the
Mr.
opportunity, Robert.
Jacinto.
Hello, everyone.
All right. I don't know what that is. We're gonna do that one more time. By the way, we're gonna do that one more time.
Recording in progress.
For the 2D folks. Okay. So as more people jump on, we got the situation rolling on the one. We got the situation rolling on the other. We have three guests. Our co-host, Mr. Jacinto.
Yeah.
There you go. One more time. One
So
more
this is in
time.
regard to my Oscar pick, man. We
Oh,
we correctly
yeah,
picked
you got
the
the third
Oscar winner.
eye. You get the third eye on the Oscar picks. Who was it that you thought that you knew was gonna get it?
So the winner of the Oscar, we picked it again. Subscribe to the Premium Advantage so you can win, and subscribe so you can know who the winners are of everything that we do, including the Oscar winner who was everything always at the same time.
Everything always at the same time. All right, Mr. Jorge Molinero, our local basketball correspondent. Woo! What's up, baby? Welcome to the party.
Thank you, Mr. Roberto. Thanks for the opportunity, fellas. Love to talk some basketball, man.
Oh, okay. And then now
I'm
this
here
is going
for
to
it.
be a situation where we do introductions. We love doing introductions here at the Premium Advantage, okay? Getting a little bit of
Awesome.
feedback so that the folks know where the information is coming from. So that when they know the information is coming, they go, oh, it's reliable. It's actual factual information, not skewed information. You know, it's one of the natures of what we go through is, big media gives us the information. A lot of times it's skewed because it has a secondary purpose. So here we're going to share the information from local folks, local professional who get the information. I'm going to give you something that up to now has been relatively well predictory. Wouldn't you say so, Jacinto? What do you think about that?
No, that's absolutely true. And that's why we want to make sure that we're getting the best of the best, the top shelf, only the best of the best. We're getting our information out to our viewers, which reminds me, subscribe.
And so now it's March Madness. By the way, get your taxes done at the Premium Advantage. Your 1120s are due on the 15th. Every year, if you're watching this episode, we're going to go through the March Madness, basketball and taxes, discuss what is March Madness, give the breakdown, give an analysis, and then see how it goes. Look back and see what the analysis, how the analysis came up to what actually happened, and we'll go from there. March Madness is an annual event. If you wouldn't mind, Jorge Molinero, enlightening us a little bit about your experience with March Madness, your situation. What can you share with us about yourself, March Madness, how you follow it, what you've been following? Go ahead, get things rolling. What's up?
March Madness is literally my favorite time of the year, man.
Your favorite time of the year over Christmas?
Favorite time of the
Over
year.
Christmas?
Other than World Cup, once every 4 years. This is it, man. March Madness, and it is crazy because you have upsets, you have big games, you have just crazy finishes. There's
Crazy finishes.
all kinds of games going on at the same time, and it's unpredictable. Your bracket could be looking really good on Thursday, and then on Friday it's a mess. Everybody lost that you thought was going to win. Very, very crazy, incredible. Like, look, I love it.
I have the questions.
Go.
What's a bracket? I know what a bracket is. I'm just teasing. I know but elaborate on the word bracket so that the folks that are watching who are not aware, get a little bit of that feedback. Okay, tell us about the bracket. How are the brackets broken down? You wanted an info, but sometimes when these things go, you wanted an image. This is what you got. Give us the verbal on the bracket, and then we'll put a picture on the description so folks can go down and check out the descriptions.
Cool. You got
how is it broken down? Slowly.
Okay, so basically, there's 64 teams that play, and it's broken down. It's broken down into 4 regions. You got a West, a South, East, and a Midwest region. So and each one of those teams they got ranked. So the one plays a 16. And there's 4 different regions. You know what I mean? So it's a big old mix of games and mumble jumbo and everything in there. But you get great basketball.
So 64 teams is what's coming on. Is that correct? Did I hear that correct? 64 teams. And what's the time span about the 64 teams that are going to be doing the March Madness? What's the time span? It's going to be within March. It's already the 14th. We got 2 weeks. Is that right?
Cool.
64 teams.
Actually, you have 64 teams to start off with. Well, there's a play-in game, but nobody really pays attention to that one. You got 64 teams that starts off, and They normally play on Thursday and Friday. And then by the time Friday's done, you're going to go down to 32 teams, basically cut in half.
Cut in half by the time of this weekend is over. Is that correct?
By Friday, you should.
Madness.
Madness. There's upsets.
Joining us now, our in-house game theorist, Mr. K.B. Kofi Barney. What's up?
The legend.
Giving us some feedback, his experience, his situation, his understanding, his perception with regards to basketball. And taxes. Get your taxes on the premium advantage. Now, Kevin, talk to us. 64 teams. We're also going to be talking about y'all's favorites. So these are 4. By the way, we did this in the World Cup with the soccer folks. I'm like really eager to hear and to find out how accurate you guys are. The analysis. Who do you think is going to be passing the 64 they have? Big deal, right? Because we're going to be looking at it next week. Coming back and go, okay, what about now, right? So what's up, KB? What you got for us? What a quick analysis. We're at 64, down 32. What is something that you would like to share about March Madness, your experience? Oh, you're muted. This is madness.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know how to work. I don't know how to work my own computer. I heard y'all talking. Yeah, so there's four playing games. So I'm not even considering those because never has a 16 seed ever. I don't think it's 16 seed. No, I think it has happened once. A 16 seed did beat a 1 seed 1 year. So. But I consider that statistically improbable, so I'm not even considering that.
Improbable, but possible, but improbable. So we're gonna go ahead and consider it as improbable.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say if you pick either Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, or Texas Southern, then you get what you get.
You get improbabilities.
And you will deserve
what you pay for.
You will deserve it. No, man. So when we talked about it, my philosophy, I actually cheated a little bit.
Oh, you cheated? How?
I cheated. I actually went to Chat GPT.
Oh, you jerk! Oh, you I like it. I like it because it's good. It's good. It's not cheating.
Yeah. So I went to Chat GPT and I said, "Hey, what's the best way?" At first I said, "Hey, tell me the 4 teams that will make the Final Four." That was my first question.
Wow, this is intriguing.
Oh yeah, I went straight. So let me get. I'm trying to make some money. Let's go straight to it. So and then Chat GPT told me my data only goes to like 2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can't tell you that. So then I said, all right.
So we can't have Chat GPT as a guest here.
Yeah, ChatGPT didn't help me.
We're not inviting that guy.
Yeah, it didn't help me. So then I said, all right, well, give me a way of picking the teams.
Sure.
Tell me how to select the teams. And that it had actually a pretty good framework. So it actually said, if you want to try to stand out, don't pick the obvious plays.
Wow.
Like, don't pick all the Alabamas and the Houstons and Kansas and Purdue. Like, that's not where you want to go. He said, because most people, that's how they're going to get wrecked. And so it gave me like 4 things to look for. Strength of schedule.
Oh, the schedule makes a big difference.
Yeah.
If you're early or late. That's right.
Yeah, if you've played somebody and you've won, that usually is a good indicator. They said scoring margin. Like, how bad are you beating these folks? Like, are you beating them by 3 points or are you beating them by 10? 3-point percentage. Like, are you really good shooting 3-pointers? Because in the college game, 3-pointers are like, can win a game just by themselves.
Okay.
And then field goal percentage. Like, are you efficient scoring? So that was the metric that I tried to use. It's not perfect. I'm sure it's probably going to have flaws in and of itself, but I'm rolling with AI this tournament, so I'm gonna go with the AI.
You're gonna use the AI. I like it. I like it because it's a tool. It's a tool that we need to understand how to use. Not let it use us, but we're gonna learn how to use this tool. What's up? Jacinto, I see you writing there. I see you writing notes. I see you third eye. What's I forgot I have a light here. I didn't even know I had a light.
Okay. give me the lie. Just give me the lie. So, do we want to go straight to our picks? Do you want to
go straight to the picks?
I mean, we can go straight to our picks, or do we want to talk about all these, variables? I don't know how much time we want to try and nail
this
in.
The Zoom version we have gives up 45 minutes, and we were 5 minutes in before we started. You can ask GPT the answer to that one if you want to.
So why don't we talk about everybody talk about who's your final four and why you think your final four would be your final four, and then we can all kind of talk about, maybe we can come together as a consensus. What would be the best final four for Premium Advantage? Put money on.
Sure. I like it. And then maybe don't give out your first final four from the beginning. Maybe like pick one, and that way sometimes you say something and you're gonna mess up somebody else's. Oh crap, that was who I was gonna say. You know what I mean?
We can go by region. We can go which is your final for each region.
I like it. I like the way this is going. I like it. All right, so who wants to go first?
Cool. I just explain a little something to you though, Roberto. Before when you're doing a bracket, man, make sure you pay attention that you get more points by picking the underdogs. So the team that, like, if you got a 1, it's going against a 16.
Yeah.
You're going to get 16 points if you pick the 16. But if the number 1 wins, it only gets 1 point. So it's something, if you're really paying attention to try to do your bracket and try to win a bracket, that's going to be important. So it's good to pick some underdogs. And the way I like to do it, he kind of said he went off his AI. But I pick who's hot, who's coming in hot in the tournament. I'm always strong on good defensive teams and teams with veteran point guards or veteran players. That's the way I like to choose it, since you're asking. But absolutely, man. Whatever y'all want to do, let's.
I didn't say nothing about no veteran players. Damn.
No, that's an insight. That's an extra insight
about veteran players. Ooh, keep that in mind, veteran players.
Hey, and what about? Hold on. And what about? There's one more thing and one more factor that when I was working in the gym industry for many years, every year we'd have a bracket challenge, right? Just amongst the employees, and almost every year. One of the girls would win by picking her favorite colors.
You hear that a lot. Yeah.
The colors?
It happens, man.
I swear.
It does happen.
Yeah, man. And they don't know anything about basketball at all. And they just picked the ones with the prettiest colors and they won.
Wow.
Yeah. I think there was a stat out there that said that nobody's ever won it, first of all. No matter, they've done millions of these things. Nobody's ever won one. Like
the Premium Advantage, we're gonna pick teams. We're gonna come close.
I think they said something about maybe one guy picked like 52 right or something. Some number that was really high, really, really awesome, but nobody's ever got anything close to being perfect. And it's one of those things that you're basically guessing towards the end. And some teams get hot, some teams have bad shooting days.
You have to readjust as things happen, because a player could get injured, something could happen. Mm-hmm. So it's that's the nature of the March Madness series that we're putting together.
But you can't do that with your bracket though. The bracket got to be set up like right now.
Oh, right.
You can't wait till. Yeah, you gotta bake it in right now, man. You gotta take your check, whatever cash you're gonna put on the game. You gotta go put that on right now.
I am in a group for the school, my kids' school, the Warren's Dad's Club, and there's a bracket there. So whatever team whatever situation we pick, I'm gonna that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show them this video. Oh, we got another entry.
You only get one bracket?
Yeah, I guess. I don't really know. I haven't even jumped in. We have until tomorrow to jump in. So after this is done, at that point, I'm going to jump in. Okay. So what's the first
region? First region.
First region. Thanks, Jacinto.
Well, you want to start with U of H? Because they're in the Midwest.
Sure.
Oh, my God. Let's talk about
that. That's the tough one. Go ahead.
I'll make it easy for you, man. U of H wins it, brother. Takes the whole region.
I would say not so fast, my friend. What is it? Lee Corso says on football on NCAA, not so fast, my friend. Yeah, I love U of H, and I really want them to make it because I want to go to the Final Four, and it's better when a local team goes to the Final Four. But their strength of schedule was horrible, and it's probably more a reflection of their conference. But they really didn't play any high-level competition. Now, who they did play, they pretty much smashed them. I mean, what were they, like 3 losses? But But yeah, they're in the American Athletic Conference, and their conference was horrible. I mean, maybe the next best team is what, Memphis?
Okay.
Out of that standing.
Yeah, they're an 8 seed. They're in there too. University of Houston, I mean, they play who they have in front of them, man. They can't play anybody. We did play Alabama early on. I was at that game, and we had them beating them by 16 points, man. And they ended up coming back and took it. They beat us.
Yeah.
They went in there and they surprised us with some different offenses, and that's the toughest team we faced, no doubt. They're #1 team ranked, and so they're a great team. I know we can play with them. I feel strongly that we can, just with our guards and our defense, man, we can compete with them. So we played some other teams. That's a sneaky thing, is because we have played good teams, but you're right. You're not the Big 12, man.
Right. And that's my broader point. Yeah, it's just I think if they have a weakness, is if they're battle tested, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to go against Iowa's because they got a hard. I mean, imagine if Iowa wins, if Indiana wins, then they got to in the Elite Eight. They got to play Texas.
Oh man!
I mean, that's not an easy run.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
So there's a problem. There's a problem. We got a problem.
What's
We got
happening
a problem here.
What happened?
We
I
got a
see there's a
problem.
problem over there.
There's a problem. There's one problem with U of H.
What's
And
that?
it's a groin. There's a groin. There's a groin that is injured. Like how I did that, right? There's a groin. Sasser, right?
Yeah.
He injured his groin. And he's one of our most important players this year. So I'm still going to pick U of H to go all the way just because I graduated from U of H. Go Cougs.
Go Cougs!
But we all know that groin injury is a nagging injury. And when it comes to explosive movements, basketball, groin injuries, man.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
And to be honest, I actually did a little research on the groin because it actually scares me. And
whose groin did you research on?
Yeah, you gotta be careful how you say that one.
You're correct. You're correct. I researched how hurt he is. I researched how really hurt he is. He could have gone. He could have played the last game if they really needed him. And we saw him warming up before the game, so I actually thought he was going to get in that Memphis game. And the type of warm-ups he was doing, you don't do if you have a groin injury. So they're saying he's saying he's going to be 100% by March. And then we're playing a 16 seed, man. We need a little.
We don't need him that first game.
We could rest him, and I'm thinking we'll play Auburn next. I like Auburn to win the next one, but they're saying, and everybody's saying that he's going to be okay. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine with that, and that will be helpful too. That's a big loss if we did lose him.
Okay. So you got 2 for U of H. Going all the way. What's up, KB? What you got?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Michigan, so I got to go with the Big Ten.
That's
I mean,
good.
I don't know how I go against the number. So Indiana finished #2 in the Big Ten behind Purdue. Spoiler, I got Purdue going pretty far in the tournament. So for me, I'm looking at, and like I said, I want Houston to win. I do want Houston to win. The strength of schedule,
Gotcha.
the defense,
the heart and the mind situation.
Yeah.
The heart and the mind situation, baby. Oh.
Indiana is battle tested. They came out of the Big Ten. The Big Ten got like 7, 8 schools in. I can't remember now. They got a lot of schools in the tournament, so they're going to have a lot of experience playing high level basketball. So I'm rolling with Indiana as kind of my sleeper pick to make it to the Final Four. That's who I got coming out of there.
We got U of H and
Incredible game. That'll be Kelvin Simpson going against his old team too, man.
Yeah.
They do not like him there, man. That's going to be a great game. I see Indiana going far too, man. So that should be cool.
Agreed.
I think Miami will take is going to beat them before they get to Houston.
Could be. Miami's always given.
Miami's a great team.
Yeah.
They have. Remember what I told you about senior guards, great guards that come in there and they're ready to play. They're battle test as well. They played some good games this year. They were ranked pretty high. They had a couple losses, but man, Miami, man, woo, that's gonna be tough. Now I'm actually worried about Miami a little more than Indiana.
What was the name of that? Which region was this again? U of H and Michigan?
It's the Midwest.
Midwest.
It was Indiana.
My bad.
Indiana. I picked Indiana, but yeah.
U of H. and then Indiana.
Yeah, I picked Indiana. I think everybody else picked
Indiana. I mean, we gotta pick one, but I'm just running the notes now so that the folks can see it, and because there's so much information, I'm like,
it is, man.
All right,
yeah, I got the same thing, George. I got Houston versus Miami, and then
Oh, you got Miami in there?
Yeah, I got Miami beating. Just man, you know what it is about Miami?
It's good. This is good information. You think Miami is going to beat who? Who do you think Miami is going to beat?
Indiana.
You think Miami will beat
Indiana? Miami's guards. What I love about Miami's guards is they're long, man. They got these long, like they remind me of Allen Iverson. Like they just play like they're above 6 feet. It's amazing.
The only thing I will caution is Drake is underrated. I mean, even the money line. I'm looking at the spread right now. Miami's only favored by 2.5 points. For a 5 seed, that should be more than 2.5 points because Drake is really, really good. I mean, they're mid-major. It should be more than 2.5 points if I thought Miami was really going to go far. But I ain't mad at them.
Gotcha. All right. What's the next? Oh, we got another one. We got some madness. This is madness. Chris Gonzalez.
Chris Gonzalez, the expert, man.
For premium,
he's the expert.
Conroe, baby. But he's in Cancun right now, but he's at a Conroe. It's madness. It's madness. Too much. It's too much. What's up, Chris? We just finished doing the Midwest run about who these guys think is going to be the top two. We got U of H from Jorge and from Cinto, and then we have Indiana from KB. I have no feedback. I'm writing these notes so I can use them.
I have no feedback. I have no opinion.
Taxes. It's tax.
Robert, I'd actually like for you to look at it, man. And just like I said, man, the secretary wins. So man, go ahead and just pick one, man. You'll be surprised.
Yes, U of H. I would not pick anybody else but U of H. I'm not gonna pick anybody else.
Which colors do you like?
Red and white.
Right.
Easy. Okay. Cool. All right. The next region. What's the next region? How many regions are there? You said 4, right?
4.
What's the next region? Let's go.
You want to go west?
Sure, west.
I don't mind going first. So in this one kind of fits everything that I was kind of enumerated up front, which is strength of schedule, efficiency, field goals, 3-pointers. I like the Bruins, UCLA.
Yep.
I think in honor of some of the things Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did with donating his championship rings and
is that right?
giving that money away to charity, and I think UCLA comes out of the West. I think one of the who's number one there, Kansas. I just do not have a lot of faith in Kansas. I mean, that's probably to me one of the weaker number one seeds. So
it's still Kansas, though, man. It's still Kansas. They winners last year.
Take the name off the front of the shirt, though. If you take the name off the front of the shirt, do you still think they're
that when they're constantly winning, man? They're a tough team.
I'm not enamored with their coaching. I mean, what's Bill? Self, yeah, Bill Self. I mean, he should legit have like more championships. He's had a stacked roster. All the players that came out of Kansas that have made it to the NBA, and what does he have? Like 1 ring, maybe 2? He's had way more than that. I mean, Andrew Wiggins. I mean, it's a lot of players that came out of Kansas that he coached, and he doesn't have the championship hardware. So I'm not a big fan of his coaching wise. But I got UCLA coming out of the West.
What's up, Jorge? What you got? Who you got?
Oh man, I hate to be the chalk guy, but man, I like Kansas. What they've gone through, like he said, hey, who have you played? How many teams? They've played the toughest teams out there, man. Everybody. They've played I think they said 16 of the toughest teams. They're battle tested, and they actually had a good record still after playing all these teams.
Yeah.
So I think they've been through it. They've probably learned from their mistakes. They've had to adjust. They played big men. They played short point guard. They played everything. So I think they're going to be coming out and be ready. The Big 12 got them ready for it. Kansas.
Cinto, what's up, Cinto? Who you got for the West? The West. The Wild Wild West.
I'm with KB. I like Yukla.
Everybody. Everybody.
How do you say that?
Oh, it's in my notes.
Yukla.
Yukla.
Yeah, I like UCLA. I agree. I agree with it's going to be UCLA and Kansas and the in the last before going to the Final Four. But it's something about Self. I agree. I'm not sure what it is. There's not that that championship pedigree. There's something that's lacking in there, and I gotta blame the coaching when it comes down to it, because Kansas has always had stellar athletes. And for some reason, Self can't punch it in, man. So I'm gonna go with UCLA out of this region.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So UCLA all the way. Chris, do you have some feedback? Excuse me, Mr. Benedict Cumberbatch lookalike. What you got?
Man, UCLA is not going to win this, bro. You guys have got the fairy tale witch, bro. UCLA, that's the fairy tale witch that you guys were going for. Yeah, they got a great background story, but they're not going to win, man. If you look at the statistics, Kansas is supposed to win.
Okay. Chris says
I like
no.
Chris. I like it.
Chris says no. You guys can say it all day, but I'm not gonna go with y'all. I don't have to say yes. I don't have to go to Abilene with y'all. Okay. All right. But I'm gonna go ahead and we got 10 minutes, guys. We got 10 minutes to go through.
Let's do them quick.
Regions. It's okay. 5 minutes per region.
Yeah, we can go faster.
We got more episodes coming. So what's up? What's the next 2 regions? What do we got?
Ooh.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, Cinto, go ahead. What's up?
All right. Well,
East or South?
South. So, I got Duke coming out of the South.
Ooh, nice.
Now that one, I don't have to explain that. We got to go through this pretty fast, but it's just that one is my weird that I for some reason it's in my gut. That's my only gut pick that I'm going with. That's all I got.
Oh, you mean the East? You said we said the South.
Yeah, no, it's the East he's talking about. We'll go East.
Oh, the East. Sorry.
No problem.
Gotcha.
Hey, and that's where I'm going to. I love the Dukies, man. They're a tough young team. Every year they're young, and they seem to mesh towards the end. And this is the year I think that they can start putting it together and go far, man. I think I can see them winning the East for sure.
Okay.
Great pick, Jason.
Okay, what's up, KB? What you got, Mr. Game Theorist?
Yeah, I'm gonna be raining on the parade. No Coach K, no Duke. So
no Coach K, no Duke.
No Coach K, no Duke. I think their best days are behind them. And again, I can't be lauding Big Ten praises without picking a number 1 team out of the Big Ten to make it to the Final Four. So I got Purdue as one of my few number 1 teams going all the way to the Final Four.
Can't hate on that. Can't hate on Purdue, man.
Purdue per KB. Gotcha. All right, Chris, you got some feedback on these 2?
Man, you know what? I wasn't gonna say Purdue, but now he said it. Looking at the way they're supposed to be, he got a lot in the right to say that, man. Statistics show that they're supposed to be in that top ranking, bro.
Okay.
But I don't like either team, so I can't even vote on that.
It's okay. What matters is we're gonna look back and we're gonna check these assessments. And then I was like, hey, what's up with these assessments? Okay, then that way for the next year, we'll go back and we go, hey, well, this is how we analyze it. ChatGPT didn't mention nothing. And the veterans. We have to go through this experience at least 3 or 4 times, a couple of years to go, yes, right, big media. All right, so we've gone 4 regions.
Nope, let's go to the South.
Yeah, one more.
The South.
Let's go the dirty South. What's up? Who wants to go? Hold on, you haven't gone first. I don't think you've gone first, sir.
Man,
what's up?
I saw the way Alabama came in there and won their championship. They look good. Kid named Brandon, incredible player. Tough team to beat. And I see them running through that. No problem, man. Alabama.
Per Jorge, what's up? It's KB, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, every fiber of my being does not want to pick out. I'll be honest. I do not want to like this team. They got some they got some off-court stuff that's been, I don't want to touch on it because we're trying to stay on the court. But
I don't know what that means, but I'm sure I'll figure it out.
They got some legal stuff. Yeah, they got some legal stuff that I think at some point, the higher they get, I think it might not come up, but I just don't want to like this team. But I mean, they got like 5 losses for the year. They avenged their loss to A&M because they lost to A&M and then they came back and beat them. It's hard not to pick them, but I really don't want them to get there. But if you ask me if I put money on it, I'd have to put it on A&M. I have to put it on Alabama. I just really don't want.
Right, Alabama's a strong team.
If I had to put money on it, I put it on them. But I don't think they're going to overcome. I think they got too much bad mojo. By the time they get up that far, I think it'll just. I don't see this team getting in the Final Four, but the record and their momentum, they came out of a really good SEC. At least top half of it is good. It's no other team in the bracket I like on that side of it.
All right. Okay. All right.
Hey man, nobody got any faith in some Texas teams? That doesn't Baylor fall in that West Conference with them?
Baylor's a good team, man, and they're doing really well too, man.
Man, they fall in that West Conference. Have some faith in some like Texas teams here, guys. Come on, U of H got to be top, right? You know, we're in that seat, right? But come on, we got another Texas team, and then we got Baylor in there, right?
Baylor
in that West
for
Conference.
Chris on the West side. Got it. Baylor for Chris on the West side.
They lost their last 2. I mean, I guess it was both to Iowa State, but yeah, it's kind of hard. They don't feel like they.
Y'all said from the beginning, don't bet on the top players. I mean,
no. I'm saying that they lost 3 of the last 5 going into the tourney. That's not good momentum. But
okay.
But they got no injured players, and they're all right. They got some rest coming through, and they ain't pressing hard. So they gotta clutch through this last session here.
Okay, and they got to go out to the West, right? So they got to go from. They got to go from the country, to Waco, Texas, out to, I don't know, wherever they are. What is it? Wherever the first round is. I'm not sure. On the South. They're in the South. Sorry.
Okay. Cinto, what's up, dog? What's up? What you got?
All right. So the other factor that you didn't say, ChatGPT, KB, you said that the factors here were 3-point percentage, strength of schedule, field goal percentage, and I think the other one was efficiency.
Yeah.
Defensive efficiency. So the other factor you threw in there just now, I don't know what ChatGPT said, but about mojo.
Mojo.
Yeah, that's such an interesting factor. Now, having said that, I do agree with you. I feel like that mojo is going to kill them, but they're still going to get to the Final Four. So I got the reason why I think Alabama is going to make it to the Final Four is because they got 2 of everything, man. It's ridiculous, these guys. Alabama has 2 awesome players for each position.
Oh, is that
it's
right?
Ridiculous. It's not even fair. So but I think the mojo is going to kill them in the Final Four.
Yeah. Gotcha. So they're going to get there, but in the end, I gotcha. Okay. So we got all 4 regions. There were some questions that I had about the regions. Like, oh, right, it's going to be in Houston. Or some of the games are going to be in Houston. What's up with these games? What games are going to be in Houston? We're going to try to cash some of these games. Try to get a little bit more of that madness.
Final Four.
When are these games?
Final Four's in Houston, so we picked the 8. So now we go down to 4.
Oh, the Final Four in Houston. That's how that goes. So when is that? That next weekend? Is that in 2 weeks?
No,
April 1st.
Oh, it's March Madness is in April Fools? That's weird.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Hey, anybody trying to go? Because I looked at the tickets, man. I was like, whoa.
Like, whoa.
Ticket prices are crazy.
Get the tickets like, whoa.
Yeah, they're like $500-$600. If U of H gets to like the Elite 8.
Yeah.
I'll pay $500 to watch that.
Yeah. I have to spend some money to watch that. And I have somebody who's looking for tickets for me right now. And the guy is a big sponsor there. So I think I'm going to be able to get him. So I will be there.
You think?
Hey, Robert, isn't the Premier Advantage sponsoring this or something like that, bro? I don't know. That's what I heard.
This whole episode. It's like, oh, you want more? You want more? It's a Texas.
I heard some company out of Houston sponsoring this, man. He's going to buy some tickets. That's what I heard. CEO of Premier Advantage is sponsoring a buy, bro.
If you do your taxes with the Premium Advantage, you get them done there. You may
have free tickets.
You
get free tickets. Courtside tickets. You talking courtside?
Typically. Maybe.
I mean, I think that was included in my script when I bought the membership, dude. I'm not sure.
I was that old membership there.
This is the fine print, man. You just got to read below.
Hey, yeah. If you get to this game, dude, you're going to go back to this episode. Oh, shit, I don't know what happened. I told you, it's probability. Probabilities and possibilities, baby. Okay, so we got the 4 regions. We got Alabama as the top pick from everybody on this 4 to get to the Final Four, right? And then we have a little battles with regards to who's going to be the ones for. Shoot, I put the wrong button here on my notes. Notes say Midwest, U of H, or Indiana. One of those 2. or Miami.
Juve,
Or
baby.
Miami Percinto is going to beat Indiana. We'll see. West, we got UCLA. We got Baylor per Chris, right? On the east side, we got the Dukies for George. And we got Purdue for KB. Oh, Dookie also. Jacinto wants the Dukies. And then everybody's down for Alabama. I mean, they don't, maybe not so much personally, but like game-wise.
I'm not down for Alabama, no.
Okay. March Madness. So, what else can we add to this madness? We got 1 minute. Everybody go. What's up? KB, what you got? You got 15 seconds.
I'm just going to enjoy watching them in HK. I mean, 4K video. So that's what I'm going to enjoy with it. So
gotcha. KB's going to enjoy these games. Molinero, what's up?
Man, I'm just excited. My team has a good chance of doing something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of luck, man. Ball, like you said, anything could happen. We can have bad shooting. The other team red hot, but just hoping my team goes far, man.
Cinto, what's up?
The Final Four is also going to be around the same time as the Astros opening day, so I'm excited either way. Astros are going to win this again this year. That's all I'm thinking about. And superfunkyfresh.com to get all your best gear. I'm going to be wearing Super Funky Fresh gear during the tournament.
Oh, I love it. Chris, what's up, dog? Final word on you.
And I'm just happy. This baseball season around the corner, bro, and it's March Madness, bro. I'm be happy. Sports are on. Something going on there.
Oh, it's finished. The only thing that I gotta say is these guys give us 4 out of 64 teams. They pick a total of 7 or 8 teams. We should be there. We should be somewhere close with regards to the accuracy of this. We'll see how it goes. See you guys next time.